Well, hello there, my kindred spirits. How in the world are you doing today? I hope that every one of you are doing great. Now, I'm trying to contain my excitement because I have so many fun things to share with you on today's video. First of all, I'm going to do an unboxing from everyone's favorite aunt, Auntie Angel over at Angel on My Shoulders. I can't wait to open this up. I'm excited to see what she sent. But also, stay to the end of the video because I've got two more ghost stories that I want to share with you. One was told to me by my father, and then the other one is from Mayelle Sunshine. And some of you may remember Mayelle Sunshine was the woman who lived down in our little farmhouse in 1937 through 1939. So that's a really good one too. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and open up this box and see the goodies, and then we'll cut the lights down low and I'll tell you those two ghost stories. Okay. I love Kim's boxes. She is the best gift giver. And I'm not the best gift giver, but I'm one hell of a receiver. I love to receive gifts in the mail. And I send good thank you notes back when I do receive them. But this is such a pleasure, and she has gift giving down to an art. She does such a great job. And I had mentioned something on a few videos back about not having a Halloween mug, and so I have a sneaking suspicion there could be something like that in here. And I've opened it from the bottom. Probably shouldn't have done that, but the top is so nicely wrapped I don't want to mess it up. But she's put some beautiful little paper inside. I love little sparkly paper like that. Can you see that? It looks like little glitter is on it. I always keep this and reuse it. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. Look at these darling little, are those pencil toppers? I think they are. Little snowman and Santa Claus. Are they pencil or straw toppers? I don't know. I'll use them on my pencils. Aren't those cute? So cute. I love that. And look at this. Tim Hortons. This is so neat. I've been to a Tim Hortons once or twice when we went up to Canada, and I know it's famous for their coffee and their donuts. Is that right? It's a gas station, right? I can't remember. It's been so long ago, but I'm going to have so much fun drinking out of this little ghost mug. Thank you, Kim. This is so sweet. Oh, wow. I'm telling you, y'all, she's loaded me up. Oh, we've got a little boo-boo. That's okay. That is okay. We can fix it. We've got glue. Look at how beautiful. Oh, wow. I love that. The Postal Service was a little rough, I guess, with our mug, but we've got glue. We can glue it back on. I love that, Kim. Thank you. And oh, wow, it's got a little pumpkin down inside of it. That'll be so fun to drink out of. See that little spooky pumpkin down in there? That is so cute. I'm going to pop that in there so that I can fix that later. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is so neat. These are absolutely gorgeous. They are pot holders. They're quilted and they're made in the log cabin pattern. And this is so neat because I just finished a quilt for my son and daughter-in-law that's a log cabin pattern just like this. I adore these, Kim. Thank you. Oh my, and they're pink. I'm telling y'all, she is the best gift giver. This is wonderful. Thank you. Let me set this paper. Oh, let's see. Make sure there's nothing else in it. Okay, there's not. Okay. Look at this. Okay, let me get my glasses so I can see. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. It's a little angel. And it's made, I believe these are paper beads. They are paper beads. Isn't that darling? I love that. I think I'm going to hang this on my Christmas tree. Isn't that just beautiful? So pretty. Recycle hope. Together we're changing someone's world with our great accessories. That is beautiful. I love that. Wow. Oh. Oh. Okay. She is so talented. Kim, you are something else. I swanny. Look at that. Southern Lady ASMR. So cute. You are so talented. And look at this beautiful, look on the other side. I cannot wait. I'm going to put my art supplies in here because I'm always leaving the house with a little bag of my art supplies with me so that I can put together a quick painting while I'm out waiting. So this is going to be my new art supply bag. Thank you. This is outstanding. I just love this. You are so talented. Oh my gosh. Right? And then I've got, oh wow. Look at these gorgeous pins. This one's kind of a white glitter, and this is a pink glitter pin. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see how they write. Oh, they write good too. Can always use a good writing pen. So cute. And then got another sweet little bag. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. It's gonna be a good little tote bag. I can keep that in my car. This will be my new Aldi bag. You gotta take your own bags into Aldi when you go grocery shopping, so that'll be a great new Aldi bag. All right. And then, let's see. Got a little card. My name on it here. Oh, okay. I'm going to, I don't know if, okay, I'll read it because I don't think there's anything in here that's too personal. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, Dear Lindy, this is just a small token to show you that I'm thinking of you and hoping to give you a smile. The white mug is hand wash only, as it is a color changing mug. It comes from Tim Hortons and it's hard to get. I did get one for myself too. And the other mug is so your husband has a Halloween mug too. That's so sweet. Chris will love that, Kim. Thank you. The angel is made by a group in the Dominican Republic, and it's made from cracker and cereal boxes. Oh, wow. There are also a couple of straw toppers for closer to Christmas. Lots of love, my dear friend, and God bless you all. Love, Kim. Thank you. I love it. And so these are straw toppers, not pencil toppers. Those are darling. I think that is so sweet. Thank you, Kim. You are, again, the best gift giver ever. So look for something in the return mail to you here soon. Okay, so I turned the lights down. And I've got two stories that I want to share with you. Again, one was told to me for years and years by my father. And then the other one is from our male sunshine who lived down at the farmhouse. I want to give you a little bit of history first before I tell the story from my father. Now, this story takes place at the Stones River battlefield in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And my father would tell this story to us often, and we just got the shivers whenever he told it to us. So let me tell you a little bit of history first about the Stones River battlefield. Now, the Battle of Stones River was fought between December 31st, 1862 and January 2nd, 1863 near Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and it was one of the bloodiest engagements of the war between the states. This pivotal battle took place as the Confederate Army of Tennessee, under the command of General Braxton Bragg, sought to defend the Southern Territory from Union forces advancing deeper into the heart of the South. General Bragg, a native of North Carolina and a staunch defender of the Confederate cause, commanded approximately 35,000 soldiers. His opponent, Major General William Rosecrans, led a force of nearly 41,000 Union troops with the objective of securing Middle Tennessee for the Union and dealing a blow to the Confederate morale. The first day of battle was fiercely contested, with Confederate forces launching a powerful assault that caught many Union soldiers by surprise. General Bragg's men pushed the Union line back several miles, and for a time it seemed that victory would belong to the South. However, the fighting was brutal, and the terrain, dense woods and open fields, made it difficult for either side to maintain consistent control. So despite the Confederate success on that first day, the Union Army, reinforced and fortified, managed to hold its position. The battle resumed on January 2nd, and with a daring Confederate attack led by General John C. Breckinridge, though initially successful, the attack faltered in the face of heavy Union artillery fire. The final Confederate assault resulted in severe losses, forcing General Bragg to withdraw his army from the field. In total, nearly 24,000 men were killed, wounded, or missing, roughly one-third of the soldiers engaged. The Confederate Army suffered greatly, losing approximately 13,000 men. That was a heavy toll that would strain Southern forces for the remainder of the war. Though the battle itself was not a decisive victory for either side, the Union's strategic control over Middle Tennessee marked a turning point in the campaign for the South. Now, if you were a little Southern girl like me, you grew up learning all about the war between the states. And so it was deeply embedded in my little psyche as a child. And so we grew up hearing all sorts of stories about skirmishes and about family members who fought in the war and some of the obstacles that they had to overcome. So my father would tell us a story that happened to him on the Stones River battlefield in Murfreesboro. So he said that he was driving home late one evening. It was Memorial Day weekend, and he was with a buddy of his and my mother. And they had been out all day, and it was the start of summer, and so they'd been out all day at the lake, Percy Priest Lake, and they were headed back home. So they were driving at night through the Stones River battlefield, and this was 1970. So I wasn't born yet, and my mother was just young, and she was in the back seat asleep because they'd had a big, busy day. So they were driving along the curvy, windy roads through Murfreesboro, through the Stones River battlefield, and they were just kind of talking and listening to the radio. And it was a warm, early summer evening, and there was a lot of fog and a lot of kind of mistiness to the air in that late night. And so as my father was driving along, he had a 1969 Chevelle that he was driving. And he was driving along those curvy roads, and up ahead he could see some mist in the road. But as he got closer to that mist, he and his buddy both saw this. There appeared to be a man stooped over something in the middle of the road. And so my father hit his brakes, and as soon as he hit the brakes, the man stood up and looked at him and then disappeared. And my father drove right through him. And it scared him and his buddy to death. And they had hit the brakes and were sliding on the brakes, but they went through the guy. They stopped, they walked back, nothing was there. Both of them said that the man who stood up looked like a Confederate soldier who might have been either leaning over the body of a horse or one of his buddies who had been killed. But the thing is, they both saw it, and they both recounted what they saw. And they said that when they slammed on the brakes, my little mother woke up. She didn't see any of it, but both my daddy and his brother did. So that always sent chills through our spines when we were kids. So the next story that I'm going to tell you was written by our mystery woman who lived in our farmhouse from 1939 to 1937 to 39, and her name was Mayelle Sunshine. And if you're not familiar with her, I'm going to leave some videos in the description box for you to go watch and catch up with her, because she's such a treat to listen to. But we found different boxes and different trunks of things that belonged to her, and a lot of different writings that she left too, to kind of give us clues about how she lived. And so what's so neat about this story is she mentions places that are right around this area. So let me read this one to you. It's a good one. This says, about 8 of us walked over to Love's Chapel to enjoy a box supper last evening. Love's Chapel Church is a church that's just right around the corner from our house. Around 8 o'clock, we all started to make our way back home. Everyone was laughing and cutting up and having a good time. As we walked, I saw a little girl standing on the side of the road. There was a family who lived down the lane, and I thought the little girl may have belonged to them, but I wasn't sure. I thought it was odd that somebody let a little child out by herself that late of an evening, but I wasn't paying much attention because we were all laughing and having such a good time. All the other couples walked ahead of us, and Tom was walking next to me. I thought everybody else had seen the little girl as they passed her. I looked back ever so often and would see the little girl following me kind of close. Just before we got to the footbridge at Pumpkin Creek, and that is a creek right down the road from my house here, the little girl started spinning in a circle with her arms out wide, and suddenly she was as gone could be. She just vanished into thin air. I was so startled that I grabbed a hold of Tom's arm and yelled, "Did you see that?" But everybody else was up way ahead of us. He looked at me like I was crazy, and he said he didn't see a thing. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I believe she must have been a little girl ghost, because she walked with us until we got to the creek. And I remember my grandmother saying that a ghost wouldn't cross water. Whatever it was, it scared me half to death. Mayelle. That one scared me to death too when I first read it. Well, friends, thank you so much for taking time to listen to my stories and to watch me open up these beautiful gifts from Kim up in Canada. I just love it so much, and I can't wait to go make myself a good hot cup of tea and drink it out of my ghost changing color mug. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and tell me some more of your ghost stories down in the comments, because I loved reading your last stories. Y'all take good care, and I can't wait to get some more videos going for you, because I have so many fun things planned. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.